jumper, good fullback, good blocker, good tackler. He was all around good and everything.
Oh, he's big. You told me it was him.
Pleasure to ask Tommy Johnson.
I would just like to say thank you to the Arbutus Association, George. Because of the association, I believe, instills the values that we all live by, we grow by. And I thank you very much.
The next young man is another close personal friend of mine, even though I'm about almost 29 years older than him. But during the years, our friendship has grown. Our families have gotten together. He's one wonderful kid, self-made man. He won a couple of awards in his last season. He was voted the most valuable player. He's a good runner, good pass catcher, and a good quarterback. It's a great deal of pleasure. I asked Linda Bowman to come up his board, please.
There are priorities in the world everybody knows it's George. Excuse me. First of all, I'd like to thank the Arbutus Athletic Association, the best organization in the United States of America by far. Just look around and see who's here. I'm a product of the Arbutus Athletic Association. I played for 150 games wearing the red and gold. I played from 1959 to 1967. And I played for 39 alumni games, and I'm extremely proud to be here. I grew up in an environment where it wasn't that good. I went out of the house every day, and I grew up and was taught by Ross Rainey, and of course, Mr. George Kendricks. In 1960, they had a first turkey bowl, or 1961, they had a first turkey bowl. My brother and I, Frank, went out and got some butcher paper, which they don't have these days. We got butcher paper, and we printed the names Turkey Bowl. We just took a ladder and we put it across the goalpost on both ends and started the name Turkey Bowl. I was extremely proud. I also was very fortunate enough to have a gentleman who not many of you know by the name of Mr. Ralph Piersani. He was my 6th grade school teacher. He's attended 52 straight alumni games. And George and I were going to give him an award this year, which obviously for the first time ever, much to our surprise, he couldn't make it. So George and I will make sure that we do that. What I learned in my life from the Arbutus program is I learned what losing's all about. Winning's the easy part. I was 11 and 12 and 13 and 14. I played running back and I played quarterback for most of the time. When I hit 15, 16, and 17, everybody else grew except Lindy. Lindy was the smallest kid on the team, and I became 2nd string quarterback. So I sat there from 15 and 16 and 17, and I was very humbled and I was very patient to be a 2nd string quarterback. The learning curve of not being a starter was the most important thing that I learned. Winning's easy. To learn how to lose is very, very, very important in life. As I sat there learning what life was all about, when I was 18 years old, was playing at 16-19, I was also the quarterback, 1st string quarterback, and I learned what practice was all about. I went out every single day and I practiced long before the season started. When the season started, I was the best player that we had on the team at that time, and we ended up coming in 2nd place. Well, because we came in 2nd place, when I started my last year at 16-19, I practiced every single day before the season started. And the experience of practicing, I learned what it does for a human being. I practiced extremely hard. I ended up winning the Best Player Award, and we won undefeated, won the championship. When I was a young man, I made a decision in the 9th grade not to be a professional quarterback. I wanted to be a professional businessman. I've taken the experiences of Arbutus Athletic Association, and I'll go out in the United States of America today, and I personally compete in the market that I have a business in. And I can tell you personally, and I say this without any difficult time to tell you this, I am the best player in the United States of America in my business. And what I do is I learned that I have to have a team. When I was 18 years old and we came in 2nd place, I realized that my offensive line was not as good as it was when I was 19. When I won the most valuable player and we won the championship when I was 19, it wasn't because of me. Yes, I got the award and we won, but it wasn't because of me, it was because of a team. So I realized in life that a team is what makes success with my business. So with that, I become successful. And what did that mean to me is that I go out every day and I play ball. My business is a game, so I have fun. Now, most important part about being here tonight is strictly to honor, from my standpoint, a gentleman named Mr. George Kendrick. I knew Ross Rainey very well. I had a lot of conversation with him. In my lifetime, I have been close to George all the time. George and I talk on the phone all the time. He is my father. He treats me as good as could be. We all know, George, that this organization is together. It represents decency. It represents teaching children how to learn, have the experience in life, to learn and grow up and be men and adults, and all of it in today's world as we sit here today is because of Mr. George Kendricks. Now I want everybody to stand up because that's the truth. Stand up and applaud Mr. George Kendricks. George, because you are the best. So with that, I'll just say one departing thing. To the coaches today, yes, you're handing all of the future for this program. But I have observed all of the coaches and the management of this program. And I can tell you what I see is extremely rewarding. The tradition that George taught the program is in the management and the coaches today. You're a bunch of very, very decent people, and I'm honored to know you, and I'm honored to be a part of this program. Thank you.